Hi, my name is Isaac Allen.
Michaela. I'm Crystal Blazier.
And we are introducing the Quick Lock Interchangeable Toothbrush Head. So in this class we have 22 students, and on average we use 4 toothbrushes per year. We use and throw away those 4 toothbrushes. So on average we've been brushing our teeth for 20 years, and that the amount of toothbrushes that we will waste doing that is 1,760, which is quite a few. Now if you take that and expand it to just Vanderburgh County has roughly 180,000 people, which is going to amount over that 20-year period 14.5 million toothbrushes, equaling 1.8 million pounds thrown away into Vanderburgh County landfills just from toothbrushes. Now that amount of weight is going to be equivalent to 4 statues of liberty. So just imagine putting 4 Lady Liberties in our landfill. That's going to add up over time. So that's a clear problem. We have this problem of filling up our landfills. And as I said, on average, 4 toothbrushes per year are wasted. We have 50 million pounds tossed in landfills in the U.S. just in 1 year. So it's more than just the county. It's a nationwide global problem. In 20 years, we found through a 2014 landfill waste report that in Vanderburgh County, our capacity is going to be reached. So if that 20-year trend that we talked about continues, we're eventually going to have to expand. So the solution that we have come up with is this design you see here, the interchangeable head. The entire toothbrush is going to be made, the entire toothbrush head is going to be made from polyethylene. Polyethylene is a highly versatile plastic. You can see all the different things that it's made out of. So we're going to make that head out of this polyethylene. The reason that's important is because that allows us to recycle the actual head, which is going to greatly reduce the waste, obviously, if that's not going into the landfills. However, if people choose not to recycle, because obviously you're not going to get everyone to recycle, so those that choose not to recycle, we can still reduce that waste by 50%, which is going to be over 900,000 pounds of waste in Vanderburgh County landfills. And so the way this design works, you can see the head, it locks on there. It's similar to the Gillette razor blade head model. It will lock on, and then you can just eject it with a little button there. This has been approved by an engineer named Timmy Langley, and it is patent eligible.
So our industry trends and drivers is that it is in the waste prevention. Also, ours is going to be vegan friendly, and that's important because in the U.S. alone we have 7.3 million vegans, and people like me as well, I look for vegan friendly even though I'm not vegan. We also have 75% of the population recycles in some way, and our product is recyclable. And also, a lot of people think that maybe electric might be better than manual, but according to the American Dental Association, they actually do the same job. And also we found with Colgate, they're actually looking to be a green company. So they have 37% of their packaging is now recycled products. They also changed their LED lights, and they have a goal by 2020 to increase their recyclable content. The opportunity size is 83% of U.S. households use manual toothbrushes, so that's 103.4 million U.S. households. And for the manual toothbrush industry, it's an $811.4 million industry, so if we just took 1/10 of that, it's going to be $811,400.
Our competitive advantage, what we did was saw 4 different top toothbrushes and then compared us to them. So Brush with Bamboo is probably the biggest, more environmentally friendly toothbrush out there right now. But the problem with that is it takes a couple tries to get the gasoline taste out of your mouth. So they say that there's a lot of gasoline taste. So it turns a lot of people off by using this. And it also causes splinters. And then the bristles fall out. So a lot of people don't really want to use this toothbrush. Another environmentally friendly toothbrush is the Preserve toothbrush. And it has kind of an awkward angle, so a lot of people don't like using that. And they used to have a recycling program where you could send in the toothbrush and they would recycle it for you, but that recycling program ended, so there's pretty much no use using this if you're looking for an environmentally friendly toothbrush. And then it was said that the bristles weren't soft. And then the 2 most popular toothbrushes out there is probably the manual and then the electric. The electric is made from a really heavy plastic, so you really can't recycle it, and plus there's a battery in it. And it stops working, so you usually don't even get to use it the 3-4 months that you normally do. With the regular toothbrush, it's made out of 3 different products, which is nylon, a staple, and then the plastic. So it's really hard to recycle. and it's more expensive to make than whatever toothbrush would be made. Our validation, we've talked to a dentistry, and they said that this would be a really good product if the price point would be good, which I'll get into that here in a second. We talked to a landfill, and they said they're really interested, and they would be interested enough to partner up with the dentist. And then we did a survey, and 90% of people said that they see that this is a problem, the waste management's a problem. And then 96 said that they would buy this depending on the price. Well, our price for polyethylene is 5 cents per pound, and it's obvious we're not going to use a pound per toothbrush. And right now, the toothbrushes that are made is over $1 to make. So it's less than a fourth the cost of a regular toothbrush. Our problem is the normal toothbrushes are wasteful, they're not recyclable, they're expensive, and it causes 50 million pounds of waste in a landfill. So our solution is to reduce the waste, make it recyclable, and make it cheaper for the company. We did this by looking at the survey data, and we asked, and people seemed interested, and the people we're targeting are interested. The amount of waste we're going to prevent is not only beneficial to Vanderburgh County, but it's going to be beneficial to the whole United States. And then the number of prospects, there's 40 toothbrush industry companies right now, but we're going to target the top 3, which is Colgate, Oral-B, and Crest. And our value proposition, we're going to be less expensive and more convenient for different companies, so it'll draw them wanting to use our product, and it's going to be environmentally friendly, which is really important right now.
The unfair advantage that we have is that we will be able to get a patent on it, so no one can copy our idea. And we'll also be able to license to other companies. The channels that we'd be going through is trade shows like the National Dental Association, which is one of the oldest, and then also Dental Group Expo, where we can talk to the companies up close. And we also would be using dentist offices to promote our product. And our customer segment is the corporations in oral health, and then the end user is going to be the toothbrush users.
So as we close, you can see this is a great opportunity financially for corporations to make some money, but also it's a great opportunity for corporations that are looking to be responsible citizens, to provide environmental aid, and to ultimately create sustainability for future generations.